Okay, very good morning, students. Today we are going to start straight lines. Straight lines concept. Straight lines means it belongs to geometry concept. So before that, I will clarify one thing. Many students not following class number. So we are going to check that class notebooks also. This month we are having parents meeting. At that time we will get the books. We will verify all this. And also one more point, within shortly we are going to start for you all live classes also. That's why everyone should maintain class notebooks perfectly. Students, all are following. Within shortly we will start online classes also for you. Live classes. Everything is good. We will start direct classes. Right. Next concept, straight lines. Straight lines. Straight lines. In earlier classes, what we discussed, just we go through that. In earlier classes, what we discussed, go through those points in geometry. This is XO X dash and YO Y dash. Two lines are mutually perpendicular, intersecting at O. That intersecting point is called origin. So XO X dash is nothing but X axis and YO Y dash is nothing but Y axis. You know this all points. These are mutually perpendicular and separated into, this plane can be divided into 4 equal points. Each part is called quadrant. So you write all the points. The lines XO X dash and YO Y dash are called two lines are mutually perpendicular intersecting at O. The point O is called origin. The plane can be divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts can be divided into 4 equal parts. Each part is called Each part is called quadrant. Each part is called quadrant. So you know that each part is called quadrant. So the quadrants like 1, 2, 3 and 4 respectively. First one, second one, third one and fourth. In quadrant wise points. So in each quadrant having infinite number of points. In each quadrant having infinite number of points. So in each point we are having the representation of the points. The representation of the points is x comma y. Before that I will clarify one more point. So the line xo x dash is called x axis and yo y dash is called y axis. Yo y dash is called y axis. Understand? So the line xo x dash is called x axis and yo y dash is called y axis. Understand? Is called y axis. Understand? So here the quadrant names, the names of quadrants. The names of quadrants. XO Y, one quadrant. YO X dash, comma X dash O Y dash, and Y dash O X. These are four quadrants. The names of quadrants: XOY, YO X dash, X dash O Y dash, and Y dash O X, respectively. Note down all the points respectively. Next, the signs of coordinates. Suppose any point you consider in that quadrant, any point in that quadrant, any point in the quadrant, any point in the quadrant represented by the form x comma y. So the point whatever that, so it can be represented in the form x comma, so this indicates y, this indicates x, so this indicates, this is measuring from origin to this is called x, this is called y. So any point in that two-dimensional plane we represented x comma y, where x notes x coordinates, y notes y coordinates. You know that already. So how you are measuring that x? So from that origin on x axis, origin to this place is called x, So origin to y-axis, that is called y-coordinate. So the distance we are measuring from origin to one side left hand side of x-axis, one side right hand side of y-axis according to the sides. Next. Next, sines of quadrants. Sines of quadrants. Quadrants, small table unit, sines. Quadrants and sines. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So this introduction everybody knows, that's why I am giving first. So first quadrant, you take any point. So what are the signs? So positive, positive. In second quadrant, what are the signs? Negative, positive. Next fourth quadrant, what is that? Negative, negative. A point. So last positive, comma. So you consider any point in that first quadrant that the signs must be positive. X quadrant having positive, y quadrant also having positive, right? Next, in second quadrant, x quadrant having negative and y quadrant having positive. So in fourth quadrant, x axis and y axis having both are negative. Next, fourth, so here x axis having positive sign, y axis having negative sign. This is quadrant wise signs having points. Okay, right? Now see another very important one. You know that very well. So what we discussed in a previous classes. What we discussed. What we discussed. So P x1 comma y1, Q x2 comma y2. Be 2 points left. So what is the distance between them in two-dimensional? In two-dimensional. So a distance formula. Distance formula. Distance formula. Here 2 points left. P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 be 2 points. Then the distance between them and the distance between P and Q is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, or x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Both are same. Distance between 2 points. So this one also invalid in the class. Okay, distance near two-dimensional plane, any 2 points. So what is the distance between them? So you can use any one of the formula. Any one of the formula. Example on this one. Example on this one. Find the distance between. Find the distance between A and B is. First question A 1 comma 0 and B 2 comma 0. Second question capital A 2 comma 0 and B 0 comma. Third one A 1 comma 1 and B minus 1 comma minus 1. Find the distance between A and B. So using this formula we will do some simple problems. Solutions. First one. So what is given? A point. A point is what? 1 comma 0 and B point is what? 2 comma 0. So you write from A point x1 is equal to 1, y1 is equal to 0. From A point you write x1 is equal to 0, y1 is equal to 0. From B point x2 is equal to 2, y2 is equal to 0. y2 is equal to 0. Understand? Now AB distance equal to root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 dash. You apply that formula. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Apply that formula. So x2 means what? 2 minus 1. So x2 value 2, y1 x1 value is 1. 2 minus 1 whole square. Again, so y2 is 0 minus y1 is whole square. So 2 minus 1 whole square is 1. 1 square means 1. So 0 minus 0, 0. Root over 1 plus 0 means root 1. Root 1 value is 1. Similarly, you have to simplify second one and third one. So this one you learn. This one you learn. So next one. Section formula. About section formula also you learn. About section formula. Section formula. Section formula. Section formula means suppose the line PQ is given. Suppose the line PQ is given. In between one point is in between means many points are there. P and Q in between many points are there. In between one point is there, that is A. So what are the coordinates of A? So the coordinates of A which divides the line joining points. Which divides the line joining the points P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2, which divides the line joining the points P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 is given by which divides line joining the segments in the ratio m is to n internally. M is to n internally, right? So this PQ line, divided by A point in the ratio m/n. So what are the coordinates of E? So the coordinates of A which divides the line joining the points A, P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 in the ratio m is to n internally is given by is given by A is equal to mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus comma my2 plus ny1 by m plus s. This is for internally. The same point, suppose the point is outside the line. On this side. B. That B point is dividing externally PQ line. The coordinates of the point, B, which divides the line segment joining points P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 are in the ratio m is to n. Externally is given by B is equal to mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. That is external formula. External formula means minus is there. Internal formula means plus is there. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಡುವೆ ಬಹಳ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು. ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್. Internal formula, external formula. So on this concept we will do some problems. So in this one, third point, the same concept, third point. Third point. The midpoint of line segment joining the points P x1 comma y1 and Q x2 comma y2 is given by x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by x1 plus x2 divided by 2 plus y1 by y2 divided by 2. That is midpoint formula. Suppose line segment is this one, P x1 comma y1, Q x2 comma y2. So 2 points given. So midpoint formula. So x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided. That is midpoint formula. So this ratio and this ratio is the same. So instead of first point you take m is equal to n, both are same. M is equal to n and you have to take, will get this one. M is equal to n, will get this one. Will get third point. Right? Not on first. So on this one we have to do some simple problems. Examples. Find the coordinates of the following points. First question, A 1, and B 3, 4. Ratio 1:2 internally. Second question, A -1, and B -2, 0. Ratio 3:4 externally. Next, third one, A 2, 6 and B 0, 7. Ratio -1:5. -1:5 means the ratio should be externally. They won't mention sometimes, so you have to identify. So minus is given in the ratio means you have to identify. The ratio should be external. Fourth one, 0, 7 and B -1, 8. Ratio, so 5:4. So they won't give any means it is indirectly. You have to consider internally. So ratio is positive, that is internally. So any in that ratio having negative value, so externally you have to identify. So I will do some problems on this. Listen. Solution. First one you see. So A point 1, 2, so implies x1 is equal to 1, y1 is equal to 2. So B point 3, 4 implies x2 is equal to 3, y2 is equal to 4. And the ratio m is equal to 1, n is equal to 2. All points met. So what is our formula? Internal formula. So the line segment AB divides internally in the ratio 1:2 is given by correct formula mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. So substitute all the values. M equal to 1. x2 is equal to 3 plus n value 2 into, this is not dot, this is multiplication. So 2 into x1 1 divided by m plus n 1 plus 2 comma m y2, so 1 into y2 value 4 plus n 2 into y1 2 divided by 1 plus 2. See that simplification. So 1 into 3, 3 plus 2 into 1, 2 plus divided by 1 plus 2 is 3. Next point 1 into 4, 4 plus 2 into 2, 4 divided by 1 plus 2. So this one 3 plus 2, 5, 5 by 3, comma 4 plus 4, 8, 8 by. So this point only dividing the line segment AB in the ratio 1:2 internally. So what are the coordinates? 5 by 3 comma 8 by 5 by 3 comma 8 by 3. Like I will do one more problem, third one. Third one I will do use. Third one using third one solution. A 2 comma 6 implies x1 is equal to 2, y1 is equal to 6. B 0 comma 7 implies x2 is equal to 0, y2 is equal to 7. M is equal to 1, N is equal to 5. So minus 1 indicates here external only, not M is equal to minus 1. So here minus 1 indicates that minus only indicates external. So not M value minus 1, not M value minus 1, right? So M is equal to 1 only we have to take. So right now the coordinates of the line, the line segment AB divides the line segment AB divides in the ratio the line segment AB divides AB in the ratio 1:5 externally. 1:5 externally is given by. So apply that formula. mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n. my2 minus ny1 by m minus n. You apply this formula. So substitute the values. M value 1 into x1 value 0 minus n value 5 into x1 value 2 divided by 1 minus 5, comma m y2. M is what? 1 into y2. So what is y2? 7 minus n value 5 into y1 is 6 divided by 1 minus 5 divided by 1 minus 5. You see that simplification, all values substituted. You see that simplification. 1 into 0, 0. 0 minus 5 into 2, 10 divided by minus 4. Comma 1 into 7, 7 minus 5 into 6, 30 divided by minus. Now simplified, what we are getting? Minus 10 by minus 4. Minus minus get cancelled. 10 by 4 means 5 by 2. 5 by 2. Next one, 7 minus 30 means minus 23 divided by minus 4. So 23 divided by 4. So minus minus get cancelled. So we are getting 23 divided by 4. So that is our solution. Remaining you have to simplify second and fourth. Second and fourth. So I am not giving questions on third midpoint. You know that. Okay, na? I am not giving questions on that one. The next one. of the triangle. Area of the triangle. The points, the coordinates of the points A, x1 comma y1 comma B, x2 comma y2 and C, x3 comma y3 forms a triangle ABC. Then the area of the triangle ABC, it is equal to half into modulus of x1 of y2 minus y3 formula, x2 of y3 minus y1 plus x3 of y1 minus y2 square units. Area always in square units. So compulsory you should mention units, right? No. So on this formula we are doing some problems. Listen. Examples on this one. Find the area of the triangle ABC whose points given below. First question, A 1 comma 1, B 2 comma 2, C 3 comma. Next one, second question, A minus 2 comma minus 2, B minus 3 comma minus 3, C minus 4 comma minus 3. Next third question, A 1 comma 2, B 2 comma 3, next C 3 comma 4. Next fourth one, A 1 comma 0, B 2 comma 0, C 3 comma 0. Next fifth one, A 0 comma 1, B 0 comma 2, C 0 comma. So see these problems, no doubt. So based on area of the triangle, you can solve these problems. First one solution. Area of triangle ABC, it is equal to half into, you know that formula, x1 is what? 1. x1 is what? 1. y2 minus y1, so 2 minus 3 plus x2 2 half 3 minus 1, y3 minus y1, you know that this is x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y2, you know that one. Plus x3 3 of y1 minus y2, 1 minus. So I substituted. So area of the triangle all values, half into modulus of area is always positive, that's why you have to take modulus. Next, half into modulus of, so 2 minus 3, so minus 1. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. Plus 3 minus 1, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Plus, so 3 into 1 minus 2, so minus 1. Minus 1 into 3, minus 3. Directly written, you understand. Okay, so directly I was written. I hope that you are understand. 1 by 2 modulus minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 plus 4. So this should be 0. So 0 square roots. 0 square roots. 0 square roots. X coordinate, y coordinate using x coordinate, y coordinate is same. So the area should be 0. So note point. Note point. X and y coordinates are same in each point. In each point. In each point. X and y coordinates are same in each point. Then area of triangle ABC equal to 0. Then area of triangle ABC equal to 0. So for that point you note down. X and y coordinates are same. 1 1, 2 2, 3 3. So for next problem also what is the solution? For next problem also what is the solution? 0. X and y coordinates are same in each point, each of point, then area of triangle is 0. So I will do one more problem. So fifth one you see. Fifth one you see. Fifth one you see. Fifth one. A point 0, 1. So x1 is equal to 0, y1 is equal to 1. B point 2, 0. So x2 is equal to 2, y2 is equal to 0. Next to C point 0, 3. So x3 is equal to 0, y3 is equal to 3. Then area of triangle ABC, it is equal to half into modulus of x1 0 half y2 minus y3. So 0 minus. So we did a small mistake. Here B point is what? X2 is equal to 0, y2 is equal to 2. I did small mistake. Right. Now y2 minus 2 minus 3. You always observe that formula. Next one. X2 0 of y3 minus 1, 3 minus 1 plus 0 of y1 minus y2. So 1 minus 2. So here you observe 0 into this value 0, 0 into this value 0, 0 into this value 0. The total summation should be 0. So we are getting 0. So area is 0. Why? In this note point, in this in the above problem, x1 equal to x2 equal to x3 is equal to 0. x1 equal to x3 is equal to 0. Then area is 0. Then area is 0. Means what? In each point, x coordinate is 0. So that's why that area should be 0. Next, one more point on this. So remaining 2, 3, 4 you have to solve. 2, 3, 4 you have to solve. That is your work. Next one, second point. If the points A, comma B and C are collinear, then area of triangle ABC it is equal to 0. A comma B comma C. Collinear means what? All the points lie on the same line. All the points lie on the same line. At the points, area of the triangle is 0. These are collinear points. Points are collinear. Then area of triangle is 0. So these concepts you have learned in 10th class. Okay, now these concepts you learned in 10th class. Now continuation. Straight lines. So in straight lines are very important in all the concepts. Straight line, first concept is slope of the line. In straight lines, first concept, straight line. So in straight line, first concept is slope of a line. Slope of a line is what? Slope of a line. Exactly. This is important. This is straight line. This line name is L. This is a line L in a coordinate plane forms two angles which are supplementary angles. The angle theta made by the line L with positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction is called inclination of the line. Inclination of the line. So that inclination obviously obviously 0 degrees less than or equal to theta less than or equal to 180 degrees. Obviously slope of a line means, suppose we consider a line L in coordination to form angles which are supplementary. So this angle is, suppose I consider theta, this angle should be 180 minus theta. So the angle theta made by the line L with the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction with the positive direction of x. This is positive direction of x-axis. With the positive direction of x-axis, it is making the angle theta in anti-clockwise direction. Each direction is one angle form of line. Each direction we are getting one angle, that is theta angle. So this is called what? 180 minus theta. Theta and 180 minus theta are called supplementary angles. These are called supplementary angles. Understand? With the positive direction making the angle. Positive direction of x-axis, a line is there. So that the line is formed two angles. One is theta, another one is 180 minus theta. These two are called supplementary angles. So that is called, theta is called inclination of the line. That is called inclination of the theta. Inclination of the line. So that inclination must be 0 and 180 in between is there. 0 and 180 degrees in between is there. Right? We observe that the lines parallel to x-axis are coinciding with x-axis, that inclination is 0. So the line, understand this point means what you understand here. So one line is we consider in two-dimensional. So the line making angle with positive direction of x-axis in the anti-clockwise direction, that is called theta. So another angle also formed in another direction, that is called supplementary angle 180 minus theta. Next, this is called inclination of the line. Inclination or slope of the line. Inclination of the line. Next, on this one no points. On this one no points. In slope of the line is bandila. Okay, na? Idad mele So next point. On this no point. Small points. What we observed in that inclination of the line. So those points you have to write. What we observed in inclination of the line. First point. The line L parallel to x-axis or coincides the x-axis. If the line L parallel to x-axis or coincides the x-axis, then inclination theta is equal to 0. So the diagram is like this. This is L. Next, second point. If the line L and parallel to y-axis, parallel to y-axis, then inclination equal to theta is equal to 90 degrees. So the diagram may be line L parallel to y-axis, that inclination theta is equal to 90 degrees. It is parallel to x-axis means that inclination should be theta is equal to 0 degrees. Correct? No. Inclination means angle. Inclination means angle. Next point, important point. Next point, if theta is the inclination, theta is inclination of a line, theta is inclination of a line L, then tan theta is called, slope or gradient, slope or gradient of the line, M. If theta is the inclination of a line L, then tan theta is called slope of the line or gradient of the line. It is denoted by M. Therefore, M is equal to tan theta. Slope of a line means what? If the inclination theta of a line L, then tan theta is called slope of the line. Inclination means this is inclination, x dash, y dash. This is inclination. So how much it is bending with the, how much angle made by the line with positive direction of x-axis, that is theta. So this is multiplied with tan means tan theta. Tan theta means what? Slope of the line. So how much bending with the positive direction of x-axis, that is right. So on some points, if the line L parallel to x-axis, then slope of line L is 0. It is parallel to x-axis means theta is equal to what? 0. So we know that slope is equal to m is equal to tan theta. So theta place you put 0. What we are getting? Tan 0 value 0. You know that. So second point, if the line L parallel to y-axis, then slope of L, line L, not defined. You see that explanation, theta is equal to 90 degrees, m is equal to tan theta, so m is equal to tan 90 degrees. Tan 90 degrees means not defined, you know that. So if the line L parallel to x-axis, then slope of the line is not, slope of line L is not defined. Is not defined. That explanation downside given. That explanation downside given. So what we discussed, we discussed slope of the line. Using that slope of the line, then what magics we have to do in that next concept. So what we are doing in that next concept, right? So these concepts, listen carefully from day 1 onwards. Okay na? ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತಂದರೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ತರಬೇಕು. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನಾವು ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಕೆಲವರು ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ವಿತಿನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Okay, thank you everyone. So practice well.